Talk about, bro, we be so delusional about the streets. Like we make our own rule about the streets, but the streets is self-preservation, and it's messed up.
Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest. Like what goes on the streets? Robberies, murder, kidnapping, like backdooring. All this is part of the streets. Snitching. This is part of the streets.
Absolutely.
So if it's part of the streets, can you really do organizations or gangs really exist that don't backdoor each other, that don't be on that type of BS?
No. There have not been one criminal organized group where everybody kept it solid. We can go from the Italians, we can go to the Russians, we can go to the Jewish, we can go to the Italians, we can go to the blacks. You pull up a group of guys where it was more than 5 people where everybody kept it solid.
Look at the mafia. Look what happened to John Gotti. His own right-hand man, Salmon the Bull of Gravano, do your history. Told on John Gotti.
Yes.
And when the top guys start falling, they was the main ones snitching. The main ones are often people for not snitching when they start getting.
Bro, well, let me know the game was even dirtier. Like with the cartel, they tell on each other.
Yeah.
They tell on each other corridors. All the cartel. They'll do this. They'll be like, okay, they'll tell the FBI, like, we won't say the cartel be like, man, we want Arizona. And this other cartel got it. They gonna tell on that other cartel to get their corridor. Just like how they get Arizona, they get California. All them cartels tell on each other.
Now, what is a corridor so I can stay with you?
Like where, like their own area. Like say how.
Oh, a corridor? I don't know why I'm thinking so. Like, I know what it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like say you would have Arizona.
Yeah.
I got California, another place. Like they all tell on each other.
Yeah.
Like they don't look at it as snitching. They just look at it as moving up the competition.
Well,
that reminds me of, not to cut you off, that reminds me of that old saying, there's no honor among thieves.
No.
Because
it be so crazy because we look at it, we be like, nah, but bro, the game is so dirty. That's actually part of the game.
That's part of the game. You got to know, like, when you locked up, your girl getting dug out. It's just
like
part of the game.
That is going to happen. That's 100%.
Yeah.
You know, Pimp C said it one time. Remember, he was locked up. He said, you know, when he came home the first time, well, the only time, he said, you know what? When we get on these records, we need to start educating the youth because he said, for one, when you get locked up, for one, your mans ain't going to come visit you. They going to get at your gal. And if she ain't strong enough, she going to fall witness to it. So the only person you got is your mama because mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
Bro, it's so crazy you said that. You know the story about Nicky Bonds, right?
No, tell us.
Man, Nicky Bonds, right? Nicky Bonds, when he got arrested. You know Nicky Bonds, he was in Magnetic.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Look up Nicky Bonds. Nicky Bonds get locked up. He's solid. I'm talking about he don't say nothing. Why these dudes start having sex with his wife?
His own woman.
His own woman. You know what he said after that?
What?
Man, forget them guys. He started telling on everybody. You would have thought one of them guys would be like, hey, bro, holding everybody down, bro, don't do that. When they started having sex with his wife, that's when he started telling on everybody.
You know, I do remember that. They did a story on that on the American Gangster.
Yeah, that was wild.
You got to blame the wife, too, though, because it is... always say it's not forced.
No, it's not forced.
They didn't force themselves on you.
No, but still, I'm talking about...
I mean, yeah, nonetheless.
Bro, I don't care what's the situation is. I'm talking about your wife?
Yeah.
That's all.
Especially he the reason why y'all still out here able to do that?
And we in the underworld.
Yeah.
It's a certain code that you have to respect. That's why I was like, bro, it's so crazy, man, because like I say, the streets don't love nobody.
Oh, yeah.
There's no rules to the streets. We be making up like, dawg, don't do this, don't do that. But the actual truth, there's no rules. There's no rules to the game.
Now, I got to ask you this question since we're on that topic. When you were inside, have you known any dudes in there crash out because they found out that the girl being dug out by their mans or whatever?
Yes.